Hey, it's Bill Rice, Utah Property Solutions. I want to take a few minutes today and go through our move-out inspection process. Since all of our residents will eventually go through this, I thought it'd be helpful if we just show you how it goes. If you got a few minutes, we'll do a walkthrough on this property and I'll show you our process. Right here is a property where we just had a resident move out a few days ago. So let's go have a look. Okay, in a minute we're going to tour the property, but I want to tell you a little bit about some of the procedures and some of the technologies that we use in our inspections. So we use a program that gives us actually a detailed list, a check to go through every one of our rooms. And then we have technology like 360 cameras that we use. And we use videos and still shots. With all of that information, it gives us a really good view of what we're going to look at. Okay? From that, we take that information and we look through it and decide what is a tenant responsibility and what is just normal wear and tear and maintenance items that an owner would take care of. Okay? So let's go have a look. Okay, we're in the master bedroom now and we're going to look at some things here that we'll catch on our inspection. First of all would be cleaning items that we'll see a lot of, and if you look up at that fan, there's a lot of buildup on that, and that would come under our cleaning. This property generally looks pretty good. There are some things we'll need to touch up that we'll catch on our inspection. We know move-out days hassle, there's a lot going on, it's hard to do everything, but we'll need to pick up those things that don't actually get done. This would be a maintenance item, and this we'll find on our inspection as well. That's just from the sun beating on that, so that's a wear and tear item. If we come around, we'll look at what we call patch and paint, touch-up painting, that kind of thing. You can see where a bed's been along there, and that will just need touch-up painting. Up higher is what we call patch and paint. There's a lot of just holes from where items have been hung on the walls that we'll need to take care of. This wall's got quite a few on it right there. And then down here, you've just got a lot of little corner stuff that just gets a little bit banged up that we'll need to touch up. Okay, let's move into the bathroom. We do have another maintenance item here. We just have this little cap that goes on the rod that pulls up the stopper. We'll just need to repair that. A couple of more items of cleanliness. We've got this sink that really needs a little more cleaning. Most of the drawers look pretty good, but this one has got a lot of hair in the corners, a little bit of grime right there that we'll need to take care of. All right, if we go into this closet, there's another kind of category that we call abandoned property. So up on this top shelf, and it's hard to see up there, but there's some items that have been left. There's some cute little artwork here and somebody's nice robe. It's got some little shower goodies in there. All right, so another item down the bottom here is, again, it's on the bottom and it's hard to see, but there's a little Tupperware container thing, storage unit that's just under there. It doesn't really have a lot in it. It's actually just got a piece of toilet paper, but those are all things that we'll need to remove from the property. Okay, we'll come into the bathroom, and there's, again, this is mostly cleanliness things. If you look at the toilet, top of the bowl there on the edge, there's it needs to be touched up clean. This is, again, that's abandoned property. We don't leave those kind of things. And if you have a look in the bathtub, it really needs some work as well. All right, so let's head into the kitchen and check that out. Okay, let's move into the kitchen. And there's quite a few items in here that we'll inspect. It takes a bit of time because there's a lot of things. This is the little pantry closet, and you can kind of tell by here that it just plain kind of got missed with cleaning. So we'll need to definitely add that to our cleaning list. And this little closet's got washer and dryer. And again, it's really tough, but if you look back in that corner, there's just a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned. We'll need to pull this out and clean behind it really well. Okay, and we'll go through everything. We look at the dishwasher. It looks good. Sometimes we find items that got left in there. People just don't remember to clean that part out. We do have some items in here that got left. We've got some pans and this fun little mini waffle maker, if you're interested, and another little pan. Okay, so We will collect these items and bring them back to our office generally. And then if you want to spend the effort to come back and get them, they're there for you. We'll keep them for a certain amount of time. All right, we'll look at we always go through you can tell if you can get a good angle on this. This definitely needs a little more. You can feel a little grime on there, and there's some film on there. And we'll want to just shine that up a little bit. Okay, so it looks pretty clean in here. Doesn't look bad at all. But we do have a broken shelf. So what we'll do is we'll want to go through and find do our research and see if that was broke when the tenant moved in, or whether it happened while they were here. Okay. We go through all the cabinets and make sure they're all clean. And they'll actually look pretty good. But we'll go through and double check them. Oven is usually one that's really that gets missed a lot, and this one is a case of that. We'll definitely need to clean that. Okay, as far as maintenance items, I don't see a lot of them in here. We do have the sink that definitely needs to be cleaned. This faucet really needs to be replaced. It leaks a little bit here, and there's just so much hard water buildup on it that's again a maintenance item. Okay, one of the other things we check is the furnace filter. So you can tell that this one is pretty dirty. So we pulled it out and we're going to put this new one in. This is a resident responsibility. So you want to make sure that you've got a clean filter in there when you leave. When we're done with our move-out inspection, we're going to go back to the office and we're going to compare that to our move-in inspection. And with that information, we'll be able to determine what is a resident responsibility and what is an owner responsibility, which is more of the maintenance things and the wear and tear items. I hope this was helpful and planning on your move out when it comes up.